Did you know that at its peak, Toys R Us sold more toys than any other store in the world? It was more than just a store. It was a cultural phenomenon, a place where childhood memories were made and dreams came alive. For decades, it was the ultimate destination for kids and parents alike, a wonderland of color, excitement, and possibility. I'm talking aisles bursting with Barbies, Legos, and Game Boys, landscapes of childhood dreams. Every shelf was packed with the latest and greatest toys, from action figures to board games, and the air buzzed with the sound of laughter and excitement. For many, a trip to Toys R Us was the highlight of the week or even the year. But just a few decades later, the unthinkable happened. Toys R Us collapsed, almost overnight. The once bustling stores became eerily quiet, and the magic seemed to vanish in the blink of an eye. How did the king of toys go from boom to bust? Let's dig in. The story is as surprising as it is heartbreaking, and it's a lesson in how quickly things can change in the world of business. Back in the 80s and 90s, Toys R Us was basically paradise for kids. It was the place where birthday wishes and holiday dreams came true, and every visit felt like a special event. If you grew up then, you remember that iconic Geoffrey the Giraffe mascot and the feeling of endless possibility walking down those aisles. Geoffrey wasn't just a mascot. He was a friend, a symbol of fun and adventure, and his presence made every trip to the store unforgettable. Parents knew if they stepped foot inside, they weren't getting out without a full shopping cart. The store was designed to delight kids and tempt parents, with bright displays and irresistible deals at every turn. But here's where the story takes a turn. The world outside was changing fast, and the toy giant didn't see the warning signs soon enough. The world changed, and Toys R Us didn't keep up. Technology was advancing, and shopping habits were shifting. Suddenly, the way people bought toys was evolving right before their eyes. Competition heated up. Big box stores like Walmart and Target started selling toys at lower prices. Then came the internet, which completely transformed the retail landscape. Suddenly, you didn't have to leave your house to buy the hottest new toy. Suddenly, shopping online was easier and cheaper. With just a few clicks, toys could be delivered right to your doorstep, and the convenience was hard to beat. The magic of wandering the aisles was replaced by scrolling through websites. Toys R Us tried to jump on the e-commerce train, but they partnered with Amazon in a deal that actually made things worse. Instead of building their own online presence, they relied on a competitor who was learning their secrets. Amazon learned the toy business, then cut Toys R Us out. Ouch. It was a costly mistake that left Toys R Us scrambling to catch up, but by then, the damage was done. Meanwhile, the company loaded itself with billions of dollars in debt, making it tough to innovate or even keep stores fresh. The stores started to look outdated, and customers noticed. The magic was fading, and the competition was only getting stronger. By the time they tried to reinvent themselves, it was too late. The world had moved on, and the once mighty toy empire was left behind. In 2017, Toys R Us filed for bankruptcy. It was a shocking moment for millions who grew up with the brand, and a sign of just how quickly fortunes can change. Liquidation sales followed, and just like that, a symbol of childhood faded from our neighborhoods. The empty shelves and closing signs were a sad sight for anyone who remembered the store in its prime. That classic jingle, "I don't want to grow up, I'm a Toys R Us kid," suddenly felt bittersweet. It was the end of an era, and for many, it felt like losing a piece of their childhood. But that's not quite the end. The spirit of Toys R Us still lingers, and there's hope that the magic can return in new ways. New owners have tried to bring Toys R Us back. With pop-up stores and online shops, they're experimenting with new ideas, hoping to recapture the excitement and wonder that made the brand legendary. Will it ever be what it once was? Hard to say. The world is different now, and the way we shop has changed forever. But the nostalgia and love for Toys R Us still run deep. If Toys R Us taught me anything, it's that even giants aren't safe from change. No matter how big or beloved, every business has to keep evolving to survive. Stay curious, keep adapting, and you'll always be ready for the next big thing. The story of Toys R Us is a reminder to embrace change, learn from mistakes, and never stop dreaming. If you found this story as surprising as I did, don't forget to hit subscribe for more. There are so many more fascinating stories to explore, and I can't wait to share them with you.